Good evening. My name is Josh Dingess. I'm going to be giving a speech about the Amber Alert program, and I'm going to go ahead and start that so that I can hopefully inform you about the importance of Amber Alert. Let me see. Let me just a second. All right. So today, like I said, I'm going to be discussing with you about the Amber Alert program. What the Amber Alert program is, it's a voluntary partnership between law enforcement agencies, broadcasters, transportation agencies, and the wireless industry in an effort to create an urgent bulletin for all people, all citizens in the nation to be able to focus on the most serious child abduction cases. And the reason that this program came about is because of a young girl named Amber. At the age of 9 years old, she was riding her bicycle in a parking lot, and an abductor came and took her away. In an effort to find Amber, the local authorities and her family searched for several days when a pedestrian came by and they saw a floating body in the river. And unfortunately, it turned out that Amber was murdered and that she wasn't able to return to her family. So the Amber Alert program came about so that people will be informed on a very grand scale about missing children and the abducted children so that they can help work together and find them. How does it work exactly? Is that people can contact their local authorities, and with the proper information, such as the abductor's physical description, the vehicle description, the license plate, or the child's physical description, police can determine whether or not an Amber Alert is good to be sent out so that people can know what to look for to find the child. Another thing that cops are looking out for specifically is things like, are the children 18 years or younger? Are they in serious danger of being injured or killed? They look out for whether or not there's enough description for it to even be worth sending out. That's why it's important to have the information of the abductor or the child or vehicle that they've been abducted in. And some of the reasons that this is really important is because when you think about the idea that people are working together in an effort to save a child, there's been a great success rate. There's been hundreds of children saved because of this Amber Alert program. One of the success stories that I'd like to share with you is about a 4-year-old boy that was abducted by his non-custodial father. His father and his mother got in a fight, and his father took him away and drove him off. And within an hour, an Amber Alert was sent out, and the cops actually caught the dad. And it turns out that the child was turned back to his mother within that very same day. And in a lot of cases, without the Amber Alert program, that wasn't the case. Some kids, they've gone missing and they were never found because it was left up to just simply the local authorities. Another success story was that a year-old baby was left in a car at a gas station and somebody stole the car. Turns out that the car was submitted through an Amber Alert, and that many of the local residents actually realized that the car was stolen and they reported it. That same hour, again, the very same hour that the report was sent, people were realized that uh, this child was missing and the local authorities caught the guy. And so what we realized is that the Amber Alert program is in fact a wonderful tool to allow the local authorities to do their part in serving the citizens of their local jurisdictions, as well as allowing children to have a greater opportunity to be able to be found and return to their families. It's amazing how we have such a great United States, that we're all united in searching for missing children so that they can return to their families. That's what the Amber Alert is all about. It's about unity. It's about helping the local authorities to bring children back to their families. And we want to encourage everyone to go out and to focus on the descriptions that are sent to them in these Amber Alerts and to be alert and aware of what's going on around them. Thank you so much.